Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. Now, something seriously wrong is going on with Regina Daniels and Ned Nwoko. Okay, we get it that this couple has been controversial because of their age difference for a very long time and other controversial things they do, but this time, this is serious. So Ned came to social media on Instagram to post a video of a smashed car and a smashed window. I believe it was their house. And in the caption, he said that Regina was abusing drugs in secret and he had demanded her to go on rehab. Let's read what he had to say. Regina's unprovoked carnage and rampage in my house and in my absence. So Regina was not always like this. Her current battle with drugs and alcohol abuse is the root of our problem. She must continue her rehabilitation program or I fear for her life and safety. Now she has moved to a place where she will have unrestricted access to drugs. I have otherwise, and none will ever accuse me of violence. Regina is the violent one here, slapping and hitting 3 staff in the past 48 hours and destroying property, including cars and windows, for no just cause. The truth is, I have set a clear condition for her to accept rehab in Osokoro or outside Nigeria, especially Jordan, where she will not have access to drugs. A clear-headed Regina would have taken Moon to the hospital, but instead she even threatened to kill our resident nurse for exposing her drug abuse. While I took Moon to hospital, a scene of chaos unfolded at home orchestrated by Sammy, Regina's main drug supplier. Another known supplier of drugs to Regina is a tiny evil devil called Anne. Now, let me say this is rather disturbing. And if at all this is true, it's even more disturbing for their child Moon, because if he needed emergency health care and he was not able to be rushed to hospital, that is quite serious. Now, meanwhile, a video has been going around, especially on TikTok, of Regina in what seemed like a physical altercation with someone. Now, it was not clear who because it was taken at night and it's very blurry, but it seems there was this man or security people, I think, restraining her, and she was lamenting about how Ned has been violent to her.
Ned Nwoko's house.
No.
In Ned Nwoko's house, I am nothing. But in my house, I am a queen.
No, you're still as valuable. Mom, look at me. Look at me, Mom.
Baby, once again, I cannot stand the violence. It's too much. It's too much.
Don't give water now.
It is a whole scene, and clearly Regina was distressed and sounds like she was in a lot of pain. This is a very messy situation and sensitive, so domestic violence is not something to take lightly, especially when there are also claims of drug abuse involved. But I think what is most worrying and many are concerned about is the power dynamic between Regina and Ned, and I think that is really one of the causes of their issues. Now, for those who may not know this couple, Regina Daniels is a Nollywood actress and is a household name in Africa and Nigeria, while Ned is a politician, a senator in Nigeria, and he's also a billionaire. Now, they have a 39 years age difference because Ned was born in 1960 and Regina was born around 1999 or 2000. It's not really clear, but she's really young and he's very old. It is said that Regina was 19 when they got together, and the age difference alone was a point of controversy, not only in Nigeria but all over Africa. And of course, he's a billionaire. They've been displaying their luxurious lifestyle on social media, rubbing it on everyone's faces. So that way they managed to become a celebrity couple of sorts. Now, I want to note that Ned obviously is a powerful man. He has influence and the money to go with it. He's also older than Regina. Now, I personally have a problem with mature men who get with teenagers or even younger women in their early 20s. Clearly, these men are just out to find naive women who they can control and take advantage of. Especially when these men are rich and they are lavishing the women with money, it is always a man using a woman for his selfish interest. There's no love there. But then you can also argue Regina was an adult when they got together, and she has been rubbing everything on people's faces. Her marriage, her luxurious lifestyle. So yeah, you could say it was consensual and she was willing and knew what kind of life she was subscribing to. Now, this is not an isolated incident because there have been concerning issues in this marriage or relationship for a long time now. Back in March this year, Regina came out and reintroduced herself, saying, "My name is Regina Daniels, not the usual Regina Daniels Nwoko." So she was hinting that they could have separated with Ned since she was dropping his name. Now, Regina is the type of person who will come to social media and tell her followers about what is happening in her life, and her fans are known to interpret her videos and posts as something happening in her life, and they come to this conclusion about everything. So whatever Regina's been posting is not helping her situation because it has been putting these ideas and opinions in people's minds. Obviously, we cannot ignore that there were red flags in this marriage. We also have other incidences which were red flags. For instance, once Ned went to an interview and she was saying how she was pressured to marry Regina.
And for her particularly, I married her because she is from my place. I wanted a wife from my place, and I knew that I wanted, because I was under pressure from my family, from my people to marry.
From your own family or from her family?
From my family. I was under pressure to marry from my place, from the traditional rulers, from them generally.
Now, if you ask me, it's very ridiculous for a 50-some man to say they were pressured to marry. Let's not forget he has 6 wives. So who is pressuring him to marry when he has more wives than an average man who is cheating? I think this is very embarrassing. He embarrassed Regina. And from that statement alone, it's kind of saying he did not want to marry her in the first place. It's just that he was forced into it. Now, also, Regina has gotten into social media fights with other women over Ned, saying that these women are chasing her husband. There are also unconfirmed claims that elders from Ned's hometown were saying that they were unhappy with Regina's breaking some cultural rules. In short, they have been washing the dirty linen in public for a long time now, and it's been messy. Now, fast forward to today, Ned Nwoko accused Regina of drug and alcohol abuse, saying she's violent and destructive. These accusations coming straight from her husband is what is making it very, very shocking and serious, if I may add. But Regina has not responded publicly, but there are videos of her floating all over the internet giving context to this situation. I think we should all agree that the gravity of the situation is concerning because it is clear safety is a concern. Again, the drug abuse allegations is not a good look for Regina. All I can say is I just hope they can find an amicable solution and everyone can get the help they need. And that is all for today. So tell me, what do you think? Are we witnessing the end of this union? Or is it just another hiccup that they will get over it very soon? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I will see you next time. Bye.